For the longest time of watching dozens of anime series, most of them being seasonal to be honest, I've had a fair share of what I call a pleasurable experience in anime. This video is about to be cultured, and I mean cultured as fuck. But this is why we are all here in the first place, and that is for the content. So, what I mean by pleasurable experience, well, it's what I like to call harem. Welcome to today's epic cultured video where I am about to discuss and witness the glory in harem anime and how this genre specifically has changed me as a person to become someone finer and also a step ahead of all the uncultured people in this world. This is definitely not a bad thing, really. It's actually a pretty damn good feeling. Smash like for more, and don't forget to subscribe so that I know how much of a man of culture you truly are. And let us begin with this journey together, shall we? If there's one genre that many never really understood, it's harems in general. People don't get why they are so popular. The story tends to be the same, with a generic looking kind of guy and the same sort of girls. Well, that's pretty much very false, and not every harem anime is the same or involve a boring character. The girls aren't really all the same. I mean, even girls that fall into the same trope have their own interesting traits and features compared to many other in a moderately decently done harem anime. With that said, most harem anime are pretty unremarkable, though the same can be said not just for, anime, but also every entertainment medium. They are simply really easy to watch and get into from the perspective of understanding what the hell is even going on, and don't require to use all your brain power to dig deep into the story or, anything, to be honest. No thought is needed for these shows, and they are really nice to relax to after a day of school. You feel tired and maybe even horny, and you just want to watch some high school DxD, which, by the way, is the greatest harem mankind has ever seen, and for that reason, boosted gear on! Give me your power! Plus, I never seem to get tired of them for some reason. Those series involve so many waifus that you wouldn't be able to, forget after watching them for so many episodes. Who doesn't love a show full of cute/hot girls with hunga bungas and flat-chested women to stare at and heal your very tired soul? Oh, now that is something I would definitely want to do, baby. How about we, me and you, just secretly, we do the math together, eh? Care to join me? Even though I failed math at school because I suck at it. Yeah. To be honest, if you got a guy and one girl, then you pretty much are stuck with one personality for the whole series, which tends to happen in many romance series. But what about a guy with two girls? Okay, now you can say you got a bit more of a variety of personalities and traits available. One of those fine ladies could be a random girl you met randomly to just bang one day, and the other is your school teacher, who have now both become your stepsisters to live with, and not blood related, which means you probably know which show I'm talking about. Now, how about a guy and three girls? Now we got a wide, broad, selection of personalities of thirsty girls, which is equivalent to paradise. Though there will always be this tendency of selecting best girl from the others, as that girl will be the one to capture your heart, like how I'm always protecting my girl Rias from the Akano fanboy army that will just trash on her. I won't let those fools lay a single finger on you, Rias Gremori! Okay, I don't know where this video is going, but I'll just stop. Hey Rias, you okay over there? Yeah, she's just in bed. She's alright, don't worry. I've always thought to myself how an average looking nerdy or unpopular guy suddenly gets a bunch of girls that desire him. Maybe he's got some high quality perfume that makes him smell good and stand out from the others. We won't know the reason to that, to be honest. Let's get into some actually top tier series that truly define the harem genre for its aspect. Of course, one of them being High School DxD, which I've spoken about many times before, so I'll just leave this one out but for now. But DxD is definitely the all-time best harem anime ever, and if you still haven't watched it, then what are you doing? Get to it already! The Fruit of Gersaya is also another harem series which was adapted into an anime series from originally being a visual novel. A character who is not nerdy but badass looking and an elite soldier who goes through certain time periods to spend time with each of the female cast to get a grasp of their story and past. It's one of those very few psychological harem series that did a very damn good job at creating a series that primarily primarily focuses on the characters rather than the story itself. This can be either good or bad, mostly depending on how it's done, but to be honest, for this, I think it's done exceptionally very well. And Grisaya is definitely a great harem series in my opinion. Daint Alive is also another harem series that is so damn enjoyable to watch, which also is coming out with yet another season very soon that I'm super excited to dive into once it's out. The series has a variety of different characters with personalities, with an interesting story of a guy who must capture the girls' hearts through a series of dating using realistic events and choices to alter the story himself. Quite the unique concept to take on a harem, and yet there is another anime similar to this, which is The World God Only Knows, with Kiba Katsuragi, the proest dating sim player ever created! Yet another fantastic harem series of a dating sim pro who had his gaming skills put to the test to try and win a girl's heart in reality instead of a game. Those types of series is what gets the harem genre pumping, like no joke. It's mostly about waifus and which girl people prefer that stand out most from the others. Instead of having one or two girls, you have a wider selection to choose from who his best girl is in the series, and that is what is special in regards to harem anime. And you know, it's sad to say this, but these past few months have been pretty bland for the harem genre, but I'm really hoping we get some similar, you know, stuff to like the series I was just talking about a few moments ago. We could all use some good fan service during our darkest times to fill up our pleasure meter to the fullest so we can actually be satisfied with what we are watching. A lot of people watch it because they fantasize about being the humble generic main character that gets all the ladies. No joke, like I'm serious. I've actually seen this so many times. A lot of people just say, man, this guy is super lucky. I wish I was in his place. It's moments like these as to why harem anime is so enjoyable to watch, since people have all these thoughts and excitement towards these shows. The Monogatari series is something I really want to start watching, as that is an anime that I have been planning to watch and check out for the longest time. Even though there is a lot of stuff to watch from it, it's still worthwhile from the praise it gets, even if it's not classified as a harem within the genre. Still, the idea of a main character that is surrounded by many girls is justified as a harem. At some point, I'll get around to watching it, but being a seasonal watcher is so damn hard, man. Like, seriously, give me a break. I need to slack. I need to rest. I watch too much anime, damn it. Anyways, I probably ranted a lot, but that is all I have for today's video, ladies and gentlewomen. A more cultured type of video, which hopefully will turn out to be good in the end, as I did put a lot of effort to express my all-time gratitude for this genre, because it's one of my favorites. And don't worry guys, I don't watch harems only. I watch a lot of genres. I'm a seasonal watcher. I watch too much anime. Anyways, like, comment, and subscribe for more shenanigans and epic future content, and I'll be seeing you all in the next one. Bye!